Hey everyone, and thanks for jumping back into the Cryptoverse. I thought we would just come on and do a quick stream. This is going to be pretty quick. We just want to bring in the new month. The December monthly open is about to occur in about 15 minutes or so. So we're just going to watch the price of Bitcoin as we close out November. So uh, pull up a chair and let's just let's just watch see what happens. Currently we're at 19.7. These are monthly candles. So you can see our monthly candle has come all the way back up to the global top, I should say, like not the local top, the global top. So we're at the global top, which is approximately right just shy of 20K, um, and we are about to close the monthly candle for November for Bitcoin. So there tends to be a lot of volatility around these around major closes, leading up to them, even right after it, there can be some volatility. So why not do a live stream and see what's going on? So if you guys like the content, make sure you subscribe and give the video a thumbs up, and we'll take questions. I don't really have an agenda to talk about. I mean, I think we should mainly just watch Bitcoin and see what it does. We're currently at 19.7. We have about 15 more minutes before the monthly close. Nathan says it's only 3:44 in California. It doesn't matter. It's UTC time. Everyone recognizes it as UTC close, and that's in 15 minutes. It's completely irrelevant where we all are because you kind of have to respect one time, and basically everywhere just uses UTC time. So yeah, we'll see what happens. You guys think we're going to? I'm curious what you guys think. What do you think the price is going to do here? Do you think we're gonna rally on up in December, or do you think this is going to be a local top for a while? In December, or do you think this? We're at 19.7 now. Let's see if anything happens. Let's see if anything of note of worth discussing happens. But it's sometimes fun just to stream the weekly closes, sometimes the monthly closes, because price can be pretty volatile around these times. So um, some people are saying double top. Some people are saying local top dump. Carson saying December rally. Rally December to 20K and consolidated 18K January. Slayer says December rally to 22K to get everyone excited, then dump to 16K. We're at 7. I wonder if we'll make it to 19.8. You can see. I mean, obviously it depends on what exchange you use, but I mean, you can see. I mean, on some exchanges we already did hit a local, an all-time high. But I mean, we're basically right at it right now, like right below it. Someone says they think it's a dead cat bounce. It'd actually be interesting to look at 2-month candles. So this is what 2-month candles look like. Here are 6-month candles. So these are Bitcoin 6-month candles. Let's go back to 1 month so we can usher in December. I understand that it won't be December for everyone. It won't be December for me either quite yet. But we were respecting UTC time. No, I don't. I don't think a dead cat bounce implies that it doesn't quite reach the prior local top, right? If it's a dead cat bounce, um, yeah, I it wouldn't really make sense from my perspective for it to be a dead cat bounce because we're already higher now than we were a week ago when we hit 19.5. So I don't think it's fairness to say it's a dead cat bounce, but um, I think what's more like, I mean, what's more so is just seeing is this monthly close. A lot of times the price will rally right around weekly closes, monthly closes, or that's when it'll dump. If you guys remember back to 2018, a lot of Mondays there were pretty significant dumps, and in the same way today's Monday, and we had a pretty nice rally after the Sunday close, after the weekly close. So I just thought, it might be interesting to live stream the monthly close. We have about 11 more minutes, and we're at 19,749. Did anyone pick up some cheap crypto on Black Friday? Ethereum was on sale for sure. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you want to go through the market cycle with this community. Give the video a thumbs up. Let's see if we can get to 19.8. I think when the dump came, I did not buy any more Bitcoin, but I did buy Ethereum, and a couple other coins. I did not buy Bitcoin. I was happy to see Ethereum back below $500. I thought that was pretty nice on Friday to see it back below 500. So I mainly picked up Ethereum at that point, and looking at a potential bounce in the Ethereum Bitcoin ratio. I didn't pick up any more Bitcoin at 16. I mean, the candles close. It's just more of a psychological thing, I think. Um, just to print those weekly candles, those monthly candles, like for certain people, for say different types of confirmation on potential a future direction. Um, that's at least what I would think of. I don't really concern myself too much with weekly and monthly closes. I just recognize that there tends to be a lot of volatility around those times. Yeah, I mean, I personally would not buy Bitcoin here. I mean, I'm happy to see a rally because I own a lot of Bitcoin, but I would not buy it. I would not buy it personally at this level. Not financial advice. I mean, you can buy it if you want to. I just would not buy it at this level. Not this quickly, anyways. We'll see if we get to 19.8. We're currently at 19.756. We have 7 more minutes until the monthly close. Just remember, there tends to be a lot of volatility around closes. Does anyone remember back in 2018, like every Monday morning, it seemed like there was a dump in the market for like 8 weeks straight? I'm sure someone else has to remember that. Someone in the chat experienced that. Rob says next year you might be wishing you bought a 19.8. I'm actually pretty happy at the prices I bought Bitcoin. Even if it goes to 30 or 40K or higher, I'm pretty happy with where I currently am with Bitcoin. Yeah, Bloody Mondays. I mean, this is the biggest monthly close we've ever had, right? We have 6 more minutes. Six more minutes until the highest monthly close of Bitcoin ever. The regression bands look weird on a monthly time scale because they flatten out whenever until it closes. So that's why they flatten out. But once this close comes in, it'll go back up and then flatten out over here. Those are our regression bands for Bitcoin. There just tends to be a lot of volatility, so I want to look at it. And we want to bring in the monthly close together. All right, we're going down a little, 19.6. 5 more minutes. I want to see the the December candle pop up. Yeah, for now I'm done accumulating Bitcoin. I'm just gonna let what I have ride for a while. Let's see how Ethereum's holding up. 615. Five more minutes till the highest monthly close ever. No, we don't really promote leverage trading here, so we're not going to talk about that. I mean, to me, if someone says this is more exciting than like a New Year countdown, yeah, this is pretty exciting. This is probably more exciting than counting down to New Year's. Yeah, I think there's a good chance Ethereum will perform well against Bitcoin. Remember, though, Ethereum it doesn't necessarily perform well in December. Historically speaking, its move comes mid-December to mid-January. But I'm locked and loaded with Ethereum too. Yeah, in 1 month we'll have the yearly close. That'll be a. You switch it over to yearly candles. Actually, we should probably go to the BLX to look at yearly candles. So let's take this off, that off. So these are yearly candles. So 1 month from tomorrow, I mean, well, 30 days from tomorrow, since there's 31 days in December, we'll have the close of that monthly candle, or yearly candle, I should say. We'll have a close of a yearly candle. And it'll be interesting to see how the yearly candle looks as it develops throughout 2021. Yeah, you guys heard my 1-year-old cry, I guess. Alright, we have 2 more minutes until the highest monthly close ever. Still no 20K yet. Maybe 20K is going to wait for next month or next year. We'll see. Still 2 more minutes. Ethereum still at 615. Ethereum's going to be putting in a monthly candle too, obviously, so keep an eye on that. But the main focus is Bitcoin. We have 1 more minute till the highest monthly close ever. We're not currently above the all-time high. I mean, according to this chart, we're still slightly below it. Of course, it depends on what exchange you use, but right now the price is not above, you know, this prior all-time high up here. We're almost at it, but we're not quite above it. We are at 19.7 now, still 19.7, so it's looking like the highest monthly close ever, with 1 minute to go. 19.715, 19.710, 19.713. Should almost be time. There it is. There it is. We're on 19.710. So that was, I don't know exactly. It's around 1917. So we just started. If you zoom in, it's hard to see, right? Because it's a monthly candle. But if you zoom in, you can see our new monthly candle has in fact begun, and it you know, it's right around 19.712 or so. So we'll see what happens from here, because you know, now we have a nice monthly candle that you know, took us all the way back up to the top. Now are we going to, you know, pop above next month, or do you think we're going to come back down for a little bit, and gear back up to break 20K? What do you guys think? Look out for some volatility here. Let's see how Ethereum's holding up. Looks like a pretty good close for Ethereum too. I mean, it's closing all the way back up here, which is essentially, you know, right after the major blow off top. This is where we came down to. So this is where Ethereum is 615. Bitcoin's at 19.6. Coinbase closed at 19.713. Some people are saying we're going back down. Some people are saying back to 20 or up to 25K. I mean, personally, I would like to see it come back down in the short term, but we also have to recognize that I don't always get what I want. So we'll see what happens. I would prefer to see it come back down for a bit, consolidate, then push past it with more, you know, with more determination, more confidence that it's really pushing past it. If we push past it here, great. I just see how high this can go. We'll see if Ethereum moving. This is 616, so it's moving a little. I actually just recorded an Ethereum video, so I'll post it right after I finish the live stream. But I wanted to usher in the new month, and maybe in another month we'll usher in the new year as we count down the start of a new yearly candle for Bitcoin. But you can see we did in fact print the highest monthly close ever. And now we'll see what happens. So let's just take a quick peek. How is Link's at 1434. So Link's doing pretty well as well. ADA is doing pretty well too. At a 17.5 cents. Those are the main four coins I talk about: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Link, and ADA, and then of course Polkadot as well a little bit. But we'll see. You know, it seems like everything is geared up here. If Bitcoin can hold this level, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to go above 20K for other coins to start moving, as we saw last week. You know, I mean, Ethereum was moving last week, even before Bitcoin was at this high of a price, and it rallied on up from less than $400 to $600. So don't assume that we have to get above 20K before Ethereum can rally. Ethereum's at 616 right now, and Bitcoin is at 19.6. No, there's nothing factored into the regression chart other than just the data. There's no really good way to factor in something very specific like institutional money. Um, uh, but again, I mean, it's just based on the data. That's what I like to stick to here. Uh, I mean, honestly, in the short term, I am as long if Bitcoin can hold this level, even remotely this level, even if it dumps to 19K or 18K, and it could stay there for a month or so, like I would be way more bullish on Ethereum right here than I would be on Bitcoin. Make sure you guys subscribe. Let's get to 65,000 subscribers. We're currently at 64,843. Let's get to 65,000. Make sure you guys give the video a thumbs up. If you are buying Bitcoin at this level, and it goes down in the short term, you probably will be bailed out by it in the not so distant future. Obviously, you do have the there's a chance that it rallies on up above 20K. But I just want to to caution people, if you are buying Bitcoin at 19.5, 19.6, if it does go down in the short term, you know, I think capitulating that after a pretty big dump could be not the most insightful decision. So if you're buying Bitcoin now, as long as your outlook is more than 6 months, 12 months or so, I don't think you really have a whole lot to be worried about. Someone said, "Can I get Mariah Carey's for next month or for next month's close?" What are you guys thinking? You guys are you thinking a drop back down? The 20 week is still pretty far away. I would still contend we're going to go there at some point. I'm sure you guys are tired of hearing me say it. Um, but we're going to go there at some point. I just don't know when it's going to happen. It's currently now we have we're at 12.9 on the 20 week. The 21 week EMA, for those who prefer that, is at 13.4. It's funny because I feel like a lot of people, like, it's like you want to drop, but also you want it to go up, right? Does that make sense? It's like a lot of people will. It's like they instinctively want it to drop so they can get more, but at the same time they're probably not going to complain too much if it starts pumping even harder than it is now. Yeah, we can check out. I'll look at see what the RSI is. Yeah, we're pretty high. Um, so yeah, the RSI is at like 85 almost. So we're all the way up there. Just to give you an indication as to where we are. To how high the RSI, the relative strength index, is right now. We're basically at levels that we saw this level in summer of 2016, and we saw it in December of 2016 as well. And in both of those times when we saw it at this level, we did have a correction there to the 20 week, and we also had a correction here to the 20 week. So again, I'm not saying it has to happen. I just want you guys to be ready for it when it does happen. and know that it's not the end, especially if you bought Bitcoin in 19.5. Just recognize that if it does happen, we need to hold the line. Someone says the link is picking up to Bitcoin. Yeah, I mean, I know. I mean, it might be doing it ever so slightly. It has been macro down for the last few months, though. So we still don't have a clear breakout of link against Bitcoin at this point. Remember to subscribe, give the video a thumbs up. We'll see if we made it to 65 yet. Nope. I think we lost 5 subscribers, actually. Yeah, as I said, guys, if you want to buy Bitcoin here, you can, but I think it's a very dangerous spot to buy Bitcoin. Yeah, Joe, we looked at yearly candles about 10 minutes ago on the stream. I mean, I guess if you did buy at 19.5, you're already up. I mean, you're now at 19.565. I don't know that buying Ethereum at 612 makes a whole lot of sense, because it's very much contingent on whatever Bitcoin does here. I mean, if Bitcoin were to dump significantly, then we know that Ethereum would probably dump harder. Um, but as I said on Black Friday, a few days ago when it was less than $500, yeah, I think I did a live stream, and we also on the premium list, of course, we said okay, it's below 500. The risk at the time was also acceptable, so I did scoop up some Ethereum for less than 500. Who else picked up some Ethereum for less than 500? I'm sure some people here got some pretty cheap Ether on Black Friday. Yeah, a lot of people got it around 500. And those are the pullbacks you're looking for, right? To accumulate Ethereum, watch it pull back a bit during a Bitcoin correction, and then it can continue to rally on up as long as Bitcoin doesn't just kick the bucket. We're not going to keep the stream going too much longer. I just wanted to usher in the new monthly candle. But if you guys have any final questions, we can get to them. Remember to subscribe, and we also do have the if you want to join the premium list, check out the Black Friday deal in the description below, which will last about one more week. You'll get access to the weekly reports, the weekly videos, the TradingView indicators, the Telegram alerts channel, the risk dashboard, and a few other things. So check it out. Also, if you guys are looking for a chat community, we have one with over 9,400 people. So if you're looking for a chat group and you want to come talk crypto, check that out. I just put it in the comments. It's also in the description below. Any more questions? Who's this, in case anyone wants to see it? I guess I should show it here. So I mean, we spent a lot of time here on that one. And this one, it was mostly within that range during the accumulation. This one was here. And this one is mostly, not completely, but mostly in this range. And you can see as well that we essentially drop down 2.5 log lines each peak. Yeah, the monthly candle did close. It already closed. And if you go, you can see it here. If we go back to the monthly time frame, get rid of this, get rid of all this nonsense, and you zoom in. You can see the monthly candle right there. So if I remove that, you can see it right there. New monthly candle. So highest monthly close ever at like 19,713, I believe. So someone asked what the bottom of the regression band would be. Right now, the bottom is at 7205, and the fair value would be at 10,612. But we can spend a lot of time above the fair value. I mean, we've done it in the past, so. I mean, yeah, honestly, at this point, as I said, right? I mean, the time to get Bitcoin was down here, and we talked about that when it was testing the 20-week. The primary thing you want to focus on accumulating is Bitcoin. When it's up here, it's a lot more dangerous to purchase Bitcoin, just because I mean it's basically 100% rally in 2 months, so it's a lot more dangerous to purchase it up here. I would not be buying it anymore at this point. But I'm sure some people would, and it will work out for them over the long term, of course. We talk about profit taking a lot on the channel. I mean, it depends on your own risk tolerance, of course, and how risky you want to be. There's not like a one size fits all answer. Someone says they got ADA for less than 2 cents. It's a pretty good price to get it out. We were talking about it on this channel when it was like 2 cents as well. If you're planning to hold until at least 2025, I mean, that's up to you. See how Ethereum's doing. It's back down to 611. Link is at 1425. That's also coming on the fact that Bitcoin's back down from 19.7. So whenever Bitcoin has a short-term knee-jerk drop, $100, Ethereum's going to drop too. I just sell based on the risk levels. That's part of the premium list. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, you can actually watch. There's a lot of public videos on the risk levels, so just type in like risk on my channel and you'll see it. Yeah, the risk stuff is a premium thing. Someone says they're allergic to stocks right now. Yeah, the whole point of the premium group is profit taking strategies. Uh, the stuff it's just like the weekly reports, the weekly videos, the alerts channel on Telegram, the chat room, the risk dashboard, and the trading view indicators, and a dynamic DCA selling dashboard. So that's what comes with the premium list. And again, the Black Friday sale is in the description below. You guys want to call it here? I don't really have anything else to say. I thought it'd be fun to jump on for the monthly close. We did that. Bitcoin isn't really moving a whole lot right now. We're currently at 19.6. So yeah, let's go ahead and wrap it up. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you guys like the content, and we'll see you next time. Bye.